The Texas Tech baseball team faced a 2-weekday series against Grand Canyon. The Red Raiders headed into the series ranked number 16 in the nation with a record of 25-12, compared to Grand Canyon, who had a similar record of 20-15. So, how did the series play out? Welcome back into this week's episode of Catching Up with the Team. I'm Kaylee Pena. This week, the team had an early series against Grand Canyon, and they gained a lot of confidence from this series, as they had kind of a rocky start in the Big 12. To start the series, both teams squared up Tuesday night for the first game. Left-handed pitcher Tabor Fast had a season best of 6 innings to get the win. Fast was near perfect in a 1-run, 2-hitter performance, despite his iffy start by walking a few batters. He eventually settled into his rhythm and dominated the rest of the way. In the post-game conference, head coach Tim Tadlock talks about his starting pitcher, how he is finally starting to see the confidence in him and the consistency he had back in the fall.
Tabor's competitor, really thought early on, probably didn't have great field, but competed through it and executed some pitches when he needed to, and found some rhythm there, definitely in the stretch, and made some pitches, and that's a lot closer to the guy we saw the whole fall, really. Really good start for him.
Also in the press conference, Tabor Fast talked about how he has gained confidence in his pitching, as he is just a freshman, and he said his confidence helped him pitch the way he did in that game.
I feel like it was more of a confidence thing with me. Going into this game, I felt like I had more confidence, and it was more of a mentality thing as well, knowing that I can go out and compete against these guys in this level and just trusting my pitches. So, yeah, I think it was definitely more of a confidence deal and mentality.
The Red Raiders jumped on Grand Canyon in the first by belting a pair of home runs from Ty Coleman, who had leadoff hitter Nolan Hester aboard. Following this, Kevin Bazell was on base when Gavin Cash knocked in another home run, making their lead 4-0 in just the first. Coleman led off the fifth with a solo home run to build the lead to 5-0. It marked Coleman's third multi-home run game of his career, but the first of 2023. Grand Canyon's one run was scored in the seventh, utilizing the hit-by-pitch Fast issued to be the last batter he faced. Brandon Beckel was the first in line from the bullpen in relief and tossed 2 innings, giving Kyle Robinson the job to finish in the ninth. The Red Raiders ended up taking the first game 6-1, with Coleman, Bazell, and Zach Vuletic leading the game with the most hits. Game 2 had similar results as the Red Raiders continued to show their dominance, completing the midweek sweep of Grand Canyon, winning 11-6 on Wednesday. Right-handed pitcher Zane Petty recorded 5 no-hit innings, giving the team a chance to build their lead 6-0 in the first 3 innings. Grand Canyon closed the gap 6-4 with 3 runs, but Gavin Cash got the 3 runs back for the Red Raiders with 1 swing as he knocked the first of 2 home runs on Wednesday in the bottom of the 6th inning with 2 aboard. Cash now leads the Big 12 in home runs, and he is 6th for the most hit in a single season by a Red Raider, as he now has 19 homers. Coach Tadlock talked about how resilient Gavin Cash is and how much hard work he truly puts into his career.
He's very diligent about taking care of his body, very diligent about getting in the cage in the morning. He's in there as much as anybody, usually the first one in there. And he understands. You got to show up each day. And, it's again, he's showing a lot of maturity for a young guy. To me, like to turn around, like from the weekend till now. Even just the accolades he got over the weekend, to deal with that and understand. Today's a new day. Yesterday was a new day. Pretty special kid when he can do that. Not all of them do that at this level.
Texas Tech will have Thursday off before welcoming Baylor in for a 3-game series over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thanks for listening to this week of Catching Up with the Team. Tune in next week as I recap the series against Baylor. As always, I'm Kaylee. See ya!